Nothing really matters in a company more than your team and your people. Good morning, just finished my karate lesson. I actually forgot my battery for my camera home, which is the reason why I should not film myself. Somebody else should do it. But yeah, that's kind of it. Had the karate lesson, heading to the office right now. First heading home to get the battery, obviously, and then heading to the office. Got a bunch of meetings and we'll start the day, okay? I'm gonna walk to the office right now. I'm actually gonna take like a 5-minute walk, go to bank, and go to the office straight there. I just feel so at peace about everything that's happening. It's amazing. I was just talking with one of the designers that we've just got, and we are creating this poster for the office. What that poster is gonna say, it's essentially, it's on the concept of abracadabra, right? The concept that I have on my t-shirt as well. And it's basically the concept of taking stuff from your imaginary world, which is infinite, and putting it in this world, which is definitely not infinite, okay? So the principle of how that works is a lot of people just never stop growing, not because they don't want to stop, but because they kind of get the glimpse of that infinite world that's in our minds, that we know it's infinite, and then our whole lives is kind of directed into making that happening and making that a reality. At least that's how I feel, you know? When I sit in my mind and when I'm going through my own vision and stuff like that, and I see how big it is, then I just cannot stop fulfilling it. So that's kind of my mind on where that's at, and that's why we have so much power as humans, and I think it's unbelievable. So let's do that. I'm gonna go to the office. Hope you have an extraordinary day. Let's continue the vlog. Yo, what's up? So just been working for the last couple of hours, and I was thinking about the fact that nothing really matters in a company more than your team and your people. And if you really care about doing something great, you need to be a human first, like in anything. I think marketing is just acting like a human being. If you want to do great marketing, just act like a human being. If you want to have a great company, just act like a human being, and act that way with your people and with your team. Just a simple thought. But I think it's so misunderstood. Like, I never learned marketing, I never learned social media. I just applied empathy and act like a human being with our clients, customers, and that's it. Driven from purpose and impact, positivity, meaningful work. And that's a fairly interesting presentation of our logo. So this is pretty cool. We have a pretty talented designer that loves doing this, so I just let him do it. And we're gonna actually redo that wall right there with an iceberg and like put words, like what's inside the iceberg and what you can actually see, because we have this thing that we call the creed, which is like words that describe our values and what we believe in. So yeah, that's kind of it. I'm gonna get back to work. I really am excited about the next upcoming trips that are gonna come. I'm not gonna tell you about all of them, but it's extremely interesting, and I just love moving around and being dynamic. I don't like sitting here. I gotta do it until we reach like 20-25 people, but then I'm free like a bird. Just joking. But yeah, anyways, let's continue. So we wanted to get a gong for the office because it's just like a way to have a reward at the end of you doing something. But then I realized that, like, just whatever, we didn't do it because a lot of reasons. But here's what I realized: we actually have a gong in our home, and we didn't realize it. Check this out. Okay, I cannot make exactly the sound of a gong, but this is exactly what it sounded like. And this is $50. It's not like 500 like a gong. So If you want a gong, get a lamp from IKEA, it's a lot better. If you really want to really be high performance person, you need to really double down on what works for you. For example, for me, I realized in the last couple of days, and I've knew this in the last couple of months, but more so in the last couple of days, that I need to move around a lot. So for me to go to 5 conferences, 20 clients, and do this, and this, it's good. So I'm gonna do more of that in the future. By the way, I don't have a shirt on because that's just too easy. That's too easy. Anyways, I just love how this camera films. Everything about it is good, and it's just it's not even that expensive a camera, so I love it. Hope you love the quality too. Of course, I just jumped from what I was talking about, and I've missed my point, and you've kind of missed it too. But if you're watching this, you know me, I skip around a lot, so you probably got used to it already. So thank you so much for watching the vlog. I appreciate it, and next week is gonna be crazy. Tomorrow actually is gonna be interesting because I'm gonna have maybe 8 or 9 interviews in a 3-hour window, which is gonna be awesome, 20 minutes, 20 minutes, 20 minutes. I just think that's gonna be interesting. So we'll see if there's any stars that are gonna be tomorrow, that are gonna be joining the team or not. We'll see tomorrow, and other than that, have a great night and talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Well, I'm gonna do the signature ending, by the way. Let's do it. I think the agency, what has taught me is that things take patience and things take day-to-day improvements to get to an actual really great result.